Hello, Internet, and welcome back. If you were with us last week, then you'll know that we got 3 comments on our last video.
What?
Yeah, and 2 of them weren't even from people that we know.
Wow.
Yeah. So, hello, if you haven't been here before, then you've been missing out. My name is Fran. I'm here with my husband, Michael. And I am putting together some journals for some friends of mine for 2023. So this journal is for a friend of mine called Holly. I'm using an avocado and spice A4 journal, which is actually the same type as the journal that I'm currently using for myself, but mine is green with a turtle on it, and Holly's is going to be brown with a bear.
Okay. And so what are these? What's these pages then?
So this
2023 at a glance.
Yeah, so this is just the calendar year, where so she can see sort of what day of the week each day of the month is. Oh,
Careful with scissors.
That was a transition. I cut some stuff out.
Fun.
This is her planner for the year overview, so she can just sort of jot down any birthdays or holidays or anything important that happens. That's sort of like, you know, one thing per day kind of okay. Situation. Holly,
the cat has joined.
The cat has joined
standing
us.
right in the way.
She actually makes an appearance in the video later on.
You can probably hear the purring, actually.
Everybody listen to the purring. You're welcome. So Holly said that she was...
Oh, you did it again?
I did it again. No, I'm trying to talk.
Sorry, you're throwing scissors at the book. It's confusing, distracting.
Holly said that she wanted a witch aesthetic.
I see.
She's something of a goth. She's super into horror movies. I'm not into horror movies, so I went for the sort of, you know, cosmic palms and snakes and stars kind of witch aesthetic. This theme is actually going to be consistent throughout the whole year. So whereas on the other journals that I'm working on, they have a totally different theme month by month, hers is going to be consistently witch themed, but with like different subspecialities of witch. And here's the cat's cameo.
How long did she sit there with her tail on the book?
Not that long, but here you see me blotting, and the age-old solution to every mistake that you make in a journal is cut out a piece of paper and stick it down and pretend it didn't happen. So, Holly,
Excellent.
If you're watching, just know that
they're not peelable surprises.
Yeah, it's not a scratch and sniff, it's just a cat paw print.
Well, that's a cool, like, little, almost, you could argue, a witchy surprise. If you accidentally find it, there's a paw print. Is it signed by our cat?
I believe it is.
You should up the price. Was there no, it's free.
No, I'm doing it for free. I'll up the price to a price.
Ooh.
So these are trackers. I did some trackers in the Susie journal as well. There's more trackers in this one because I've got more space to play with because it's a bigger journal, both in paper size and in paper numbers.
So I noticed that these pages are folded.
Yes. Good eye, Michael. This is what we call in the industry a Dutch door.
Oh, okay. I normally call it a fold.
You're not in the journaling industry, are you?
No.
No, the idea is, so Holly has actually said that she's okay with me talking about this. She has a historic eating disorder, and so she has this little section in the journal where if she has sort of an event, if something happens, she can make a note of it, but unless she wants to look at that page, it's like completely hidden and tucked away for her. So the information is there if she needs it, but it's not there all the time, forcing her to look at it. Okay. And it falls on the same spread as she's going to have a mood tracker, a period tracker, and a health symptom tracker. So it's going to fall on that same sort of spread. So the information she can look back and be like, okay, so in the run up to this event, I was in a terrible mood for 3 days and then my period came and I had a high temperature. So, you know, maybe that's what caused it type situation. So it just gives a bit more context for her when she's sort of looking back on her year and wondering why there were particularly bad days. I found that keeping my period tracker and my mood tracker next to each other was enlightening.
And maybe this is why I haven't heard of the Dutch door. My period tracker's very ineffective.
I make one every year. I never have anything to put it in. Yeah, so this is a bit boring now.
Well, yeah, you got through it really quickly. Okay. Well, I mean, proof that we don't actually do more than one take. Okay, so right, so we got on what? So far left. What's far left?
That's the mood tracker. And
Mood
actually, you can
tracker.
see that I made a mistake there as well, and
Yes,
I
I
stuck
can
down
see more
another piece of
paper.
paper. Oh, and
What are these drawings there on the bottom?
I was just about to say them. So Holly, she's not a drawer herself, but she is quite creative, and so she asked me to draw some sort of line art type things that she can colour in.
To be fair, I thought I was a drawer, and then I met you, and now I don't feel like I can say that I was a drawer
Well,
because I'm rubbish.
I mean, it's all, we're all rubbish at
Look
the
at that
beginning.
mushroom.
It's actually quite a bad mushroom.
That's
But,
a top class mushroom right there.
but like we're all bad drawers at the beginning. Like everyone's a beginner at the beginning, right? Nobody is amazing when they first. I mean, apart from me. No, that's a joke. It's not really a joke.
This.
But yeah, so if anyone has actually stuck around this far, then a bit of information about the sort of my projects for the year. Essentially, I'm putting together these 3 journals for 3 different friends who all have 3 quite different sort of needs and the ways that they approach journaling.
And we're going to have, 3 different series of videos about it?
Yes. So I'm actually making all 3 of the journals before the 20th of December of this year, because that's when you have to post things to get them to people in time for Christmas.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I'm making them all before the year starts, and then I'm going to send them off to the people to use them, obviously. But I'm going to be releasing the videos of them. Oh, that was a poor transition. I need to change that
I thought
transition.
you were going to throw scissors at it again.
No, I threw a rubber at it, but I had a bad transition in there, so I need to change that. So
Okay.
it won't be a bad transition when you, the internet, are watching it. So the narration won't match, but that's what you get for being disorganised.
Why are we doing this? You just say, yes, we're ready to record.
I don't double check, Michael.
52 memories to memory.
That's the transition.
Now there's a transition,
Right. So that is essentially 52 spaces so that she can write something good that happens every week throughout the year.
Nice.
Which is good fun.
So that she can memory them.
So that she can memory her memories.
Memory.
Yeah. And then this is a page where she wanted me to put something in the book that was specifically a list, so that when she says to people, "Oh yeah, thanks for that recommendation, I'll put it on my list," she can actually put it on her list rather than instantly forget it. So
Is she going to take this journal everywhere?
no, she said actually that she's going to keep it at home, which is why she was happy for it to be A4 and quite big, because A4 isn't a very portable size.
Oh, this is a... Oh, yeah. That
This is quite a big journal. These are just note pages that I'm doing some leaves, some decoration.
Some leaves.
And then this is the front of the journal, because obviously I don't do anything in chronological order.
Oh, because you start at 15.
Yeah, and then
To
work
count
forwards
to
and then
30.
backwards. So that's an index, so she can, if she has like an email address or like a phone number of someone that she's written down, she can write where it's found in the book, in the index, so she doesn't have to keep all of the information in one place, but she can keep the information about where the information is in one place, so it's sort of more convoluted and unnecessary.
So what does she write in there? Page numbers?
Yeah.
Are the pages numbered?
Not yet.
Do you now need to go back and put page numbers in it?
I will do, yeah. But I'll probably do that just before I give it off, because the other thing is that where in later months I'm going to be cutting out lots of pages.
Now, sorry, just quickly to interrupt. Are you gluing in stuff because you made a mistake?
No,
it looks blank.
This is a key. So that's going to be a page that can flip out, so she can have information with, like, you know, like this symbol means this, or like this colour means that, and she can flip it out and then she'll be able to see it on every page that she's working on. And then that second piece that I just stuck down, that is actually covering up her passwords list.
Right, I saw passwords.
Because I thought, I read somewhere...
What's more secure than making a secret password list in a journal and then posting it on the internet?
Well, but you don't put the passwords in it before you...
No, fair.
But I read something that you're more likely to get hacked on your phone, keeping your passwords on your phone, than you are to have someone break into your house, look through your journal, open the flap and go, oh, there's passwords, and then they'll steal your passwords. You also don't have to put, like, the full email address for the usernames or whatever. So that's a pair of Doc Martens that I drew, and then there's some roses and a skull.
I was going to ask, because it looked like you drew Doc Martens and a skull and then decided to ink something else entirely.
Yeah. Because I didn't want it to be...
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, this is why you were asking me about skulls and tattoos a while back.
Oh, no, that was for a different project. That's because I was designing a skull tattoo for someone.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. But there's some flowers and stuff. So, just...
Oh, that's nice. That's a top-class mushroom right there.
But then Holly can colour this in herself, if she wants to.
Oh, right, okay.
And on this page, so on most of the pages in the book, she can't use felt tip pens because the paper's too thin, and if you use felt tip pens, then it goes all the way through. And in fact, you can already see on the side of the index, you can see that there's, like, the writing coming through.
So have you put a warning?
For what?
That she's not allowed to use...
Oh, she knows that she's not allowed to use felt tip pens.
Okay.
We discussed it in our 3-hour phone call that we had to discuss all the things that she wanted. And we said more pages rather than thicker pages, because she was less worried about using felt tips and more worried about fitting everything on. And then I did some snakes and... Ooh, transition!
Whoa.
Did you like it?
So that was you erasing all of the pencil lines?
Yeah. And this is the final flip through.
Oh, the bear.
You can narrate now.
I can narrate, yeah. Okay. Here we have the first page, the index, the hidden passage, and the not-so-secret passwords. And on the right-hand side, you can put page numbers to reference pages that yet to have numbers. And 2023, at a glance, she can glance at the year. These are the pages that I cut out by throwing scissors at the book. Hi-ya! Scissor ninja. This is the future log for 2024. Which is the next year. And then this is the Simple Magical Witch Tracker, which also has some flipperoonies. A very special door. What was the door?
Dutch.
A Dutch door. And then 52 memories to memory, unless you don't memory to memory them. Oh, I really like that. That's cool. Yeah. So you got 52 things at the end of the year. And the actual list.
And I put a recommendation, Elements of Eloquence by Mark Forsyth, which is a book that I recommend to absolutely everyone. I don't think anybody else has ever read it.
No, I've not.
Oh, I like it. Okay, bye!